What's up, you guys? This is Marvin. Subscribe, like, and share if you like this video. Um, I want to give you guys an update on what's going on, what's been happening. There's been a lot going on. And this is the last time I'm going to actually explain um, the negativity that's been going on and just how I overcome it. Okay, so for the last, I think, like a month or two, I've been very depressed, stressed out. Um, Everybody knows my testimony. If you haven't, check it out. It's the first video. Uh, the church I attend, I love my church, don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's no connection there. A friend of mine go to church with me as well. Um, it's it's always like, okay, so don't do that, don't do this. People gonna think, you know what I'm saying? Like, if God has forgiven me for my sins, He has basically put in the toe all the way back in the closet. So why can't other people do it, right? Um, it's like my past is being dangled over my head, and people seem to can't let it go. Um, and that hurts me because, you know, I'm a nice person. So if you don't trust me because I used to be, that's your fault. But when it's somebody close to you that hurts you, it depresses you. It's hard to let it go. Um, so as of today, or yesterday, or whatever, I decided to begin to live my life for who I am. Not for anybody, not because somebody said do this or say this, walk straight. You know what I'm saying? I can't live it through anyone. You can't live your life through anyone. Because if you live your life through somebody, you basically their slave. You're their slave. Walk, talk, do as I said. No. No. God has forgiven you. God has forgiven me. And people should just let it go. If it's your circle, like I have a circle of people, and in that circle, negativity was around. In my job, negativity around. I had one person tell me exactly what's been said and what's been, basically what's been said. Did it hurt me? Yes. It hurt me for a long time. But I can't focus my energy on negativity anymore. I'm trying to build a career. I'm trying to build a production. And in order for me to continue to live as a Christian and live my life, that negativity has to go. Same with you. If you have family, friends, whoever around you, and they trying to tear you down, then you gotta let them go. You gotta let them go. And hey, that's it. There's no ands or buts. I can love you from a distance. I can call you on the phone. Hey, that's it. But as far as being in my circle, in my home, I don't allow negativity to walk through my door. Whoever you is, and whoever I am. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. I'm not doing it. That's why, that's why I don't have. When you see me do my videos, it's positivity around me, because people will tear you down, and that's not cool. So, I can say for you is just what I'm doing, keeping my head up, reading my word, meditating. I didn't leave my church, but I kind of went. I kind of visit here, different churches here and there, only because I'm cool with the women. That's crazy though. I'm cool with the women. Hey Marvin, how you doing? But the men, I don't feel a connection. They say, hey, how you doing? But as far as like, let's hang, or let's have a regular conversation, nah, it ain't happening. And is it because my past? Maybe. You never know. Some black men aren't going to mess with you for any type of reason if they think if you are, if you aren't, even if God deliver you from they still gonna be like, well, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Is that crazy? Yes. Ridiculous. It's a mess with me. Like, why am I sitting in this church and I feel alone? If God has said, Marvin, I have a wife for you. Either you accept it or you continue to be gay. I accepted that God had a wife for me. Is it difficult? Of course it is. Who says that gay, crackhead, adultery, whatever, if it's something that you used to do and you're not doing anymore, it's like an itch. But do you fall? No. If you fall, hey, pick yourself back up, ask God for forgiveness, and mean it from your heart, and keep it moving. But when you have people around you that just because you're not dating or you're not doing something they want you to do, they're gonna always think that you're a crackhead, that you're gay, that you anything that they want to think. And we can't have that no more. So hashtag no negativity. Hashtag no negativity. God has delivered me from homosexuality. It's hard. It's difficult. But hey, it is what it is. I have moved on. I don't want to be no poster boy for being no homosexuality. This is the last time I'm going to speak on this subject because it has hurt me for 3 months. I've been depressed for 3 months. And I've been doing these shows on Facebook and putting on a front like everything is fine, which everything isn't fine. You know what I'm saying? And that's not something that I can't hide any longer. You can't hide it, I can't hide it. You know what I'm saying? So, in ending, because I didn't want to be a long video, but in ending, keep your head up. You heard the Bible verse, for God so loved the world that He gave His only forgotten Son. God shed His blood for us. God died on the cross for us, so we can have life. So our sins wouldn't matter any longer. You understand what I'm saying? And He's forgave us. That's all that matters. Because these people in the world, they're gonna always think. They're gonna always think, and they might even tempt you. Of course, I've been tempted. Who hasn't? Let's be real. Yes, I've been tempted. Am I gonna do it? No, I ain't got time. What am I gonna go back to? Nothing. Surround yourself with positivity. Trust God. And don't believe everything you hear. When you see somebody talking to you and they throwing scriptures out to you, have your own Bible with you. So you can say, oh, okay, I'll be back. I'm going to check that out. Because if not, you'll believe anything they say. You got to have knowledge yourself. You got to know for yourself. So, no negativity. Stay strong. Pray. Meditate. Do what you gotta do to get connected to God. Okay, guys, so I thank you for watching this video. It means a lot. I hope that the video that you guys checked out was uplifting and encouraging. But I wanted to, before I get done, I wanted to explain something to you guys that I hope that it comes out right. I pray that God gives me the strength to say this correctly. But life is like a brick wall. Okay? Life is like a brick wall. And it's like you have to pass a test to get to another test. And pass that test to get to another test. Like for me, when I was gay. Everything was going well. It was one. At the time, I thought it was wonderful. Everything was going awesome. Okay, had a job after job after job, apartments, whatever I wanted. And then I gave my life to Christ. And that's when the test began. So I'm going to read this, John 3:16, and then explain it, and then read something else. Okay? So, it says, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life. So my when I came to Christ, he died for me. He shed his blood for me, so my sins is washed away. Okay, simple. He died for you. He died for me. No, so that sin that you did before you came to him, that's all gone. That it don't matter. The name written in the book. New life. Okay? So life has gone on, and tests and triumphs are starting. Tests, triumphs it's going for me. It was, as it was bad. Like I lost a job, didn't have no money. It was a test, you know. And what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Am I going to drop and give up, or am I going to pray and know that God has me, and know that this is just a test? You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I'm not a good reader, and when you know me, everybody know that I'm not a good reader. But I can read my word way better than I can read a book. Okay, and I ask God. I ask God to help me read my Bible. You know, it's still difficult, but He helps me. So when I go through different triumphs and tests, I can know what it is. Okay, like this situation with family and friends, um, bashing me, putting me down. It's nothing but the devil. The devil's using my friends, maybe family, to get me down. But now that I know it, what am I going to do? I'm going to stay in my word, and I'm going to pray for them. Like Joshua, it says, Joshua 9, verse 9, chapter 9. And it says, Have I not commanded you to be strong and courage? Do not be terrified. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord is with you wherever you go. So I know for a fact, like God is with me. Am I still down? Yes. It's not a flyby. Like we are human. We are supposed to be. We are supposed to have feelings, you know. And just because maybe I'm depressed today or I'm down tomorrow doesn't mean that I give up. It means that I'm human. But I also want to pass this test. I also want to pass this test. So I have to say, God, you know, first of all, forgive me for what I'm doing, my actions, my feelings, my thoughts. And then, God, after you get me together, forgive them. And then you would know what to do or how to act when they approach you with the negativity. That's a test. You pass that test. Now you have to get ready for another test. You see what I'm saying? Like it's all a test to pass. You have to pass all these tests to go to heaven. And I want to go to heaven. Like I want to go to heaven. I want to see God. And it gets difficult. It really does. But I know at the end, God has me. And that's all that matters. The people don't matter. The family don't matter. The money you have don't matter. It really doesn't matter. What matters is we have to get, we have to get to the end of this test. You heard that song called Smokey Norfield, Finish This Race. That's true. We have to finish this race. I'm going to finish this race if I have to run by myself. That's all. I'm going to, because, and you have to finish this test, because people, and even if you don't finish, people still gonna talk. They're gonna say, "Oh, I know, I knew it, I knew it." You don't know anything, so don't give up. Pass the test. Get ready for another test, because after that test is more, and then so we can see God at the end. You know? Yeah. So I'm Marvin, and I hope it was understanding. I do get nervous, like I'm really nervous, but I hope that it was helpful and understanding that we have to pass these tests because God is coming back, and the question is, are you going to be ready or are you not? That's the question. I'm Marvin. Stay strong, stay encouraged, and stay blessed. Bye.